So what's going on, people? Welcome to another video on the channel and another video for this week in gaming. Now, for this week's in gaming video itself, it is actually being recorded on the Tuesday, mainly because I'm not here, so I didn't want to miss anything, and a lot of gaming news has actually come out. If I do miss anything after the Tuesday, so if it's on the Wednesday or Thursday or the Friday itself, then I am sorry. I will go over a couple of the things, some of the bigger things for this week, but hopefully I enjoy still, and if I do miss anything, I will add it to next week's This Week in Gaming instead. So let's get straight into it with the first thing. One of the bigger things for this week is that Bethesda is still doing a E3 conference. Now, the reason why this is a big thing is mainly because, you know, Sony and EA have both stepped down from doing a kind of a normal E3 conference. So Bethesda has still got some. So that means they're kind of hoping to probably show off some things. Probably Elder Scrolls 6, maybe Starfield, maybe some other stuff as well on the way towards like some of the bigger franchises that you might have missed out on. Now, their E3 presentation or conference is going to be held on the Sunday, June 9th at 5:30 Pacific time. So, you know, that's it's very late for UK people, but you know, it's good for American people, I would guess. So, any news on that one, I will report on that one probably the day after. Now, some other some bigger news towards a specific game itself is about the Cullen. If people don't remember the Cullen was like a Hunger Games type of setting, type of game, kind of taken from the Minecraft era Hunger Games, where you just all spawn in the center and then you all run off instead. But this is like a sad news towards it. It's not a good thing. The servers for the Cullen will be closing in May. So in November it did become a free-to-play game, and in May it is going to be becoming inactive essentially. It didn't last that long. It hasn't been the best of game really. The Cullen, it was fun, but it had a lot of problems. It had a lot of stuff that they never attempted to fix, so it was never going to turn out the best game ever. But, you know, maybe their developers will make something completely new. Maybe not a free-to-play. Well, it wasn't even a free-to-play game at the start. It was a paid-for game, which was just a Hunger game, essentially. But maybe they will, like, provide a new game, maybe a better one that isn't just a Hunger Games version, just in real life. Maybe it's an actual game. So, yeah, you know, it's sad news towards that one. But they will probably make something new anyway. So now, last week I went over the Master Chief Collection coming to PC. Now, there is more news that has been added to the PC version of the Master Chief Collection. Now, if you are in the Halo Insider program type of thing, you will be able to play the game early on the PC version for every single installment for all of the different games. This is just like a testing period, so that means it makes it easier, and it's kind of more like a pre-alpha or like an alpha version to the game. So that means you'll be one of the game testers towards each of the installments. Now, some other news towards the Master Chief Collection as well is that there probably isn't going to be any cross-play action for PC and Xbox. It's kind of a downside type of thing, but at the same time it's probably a good type of thing as well, because that means it's more of a fairer playing ground. So that means you don't have, you know, keyboard and mouse versus controller. So that means, you know, keyboard and mouse definitely does have an advantage over Twitch shooter type of stuff. So you know, console players playing with console is fine with me, completely fine. But another thing towards the MCC collection, the progress between console and PC will be able to, you know, be carried over between them both. So that means you can literally go between console and PC at any time, as long as you're connected through the Xbox Live account. Remember, for PC you don't need a gold account, so if you are playing on console you will need a gold account. But all of the progression will include, you know, like the stats, the achievements, the forge maps, game variants, and all that type of stuff. So it's completely fine for that one. But two of the things that they're saying that will not be available for this like carryover type of thing is mid-mission saves. So if you're like in the middle of a mission and you want to continue it on like PC or Xbox, you won't be able to do that one. And then for Halo Reach, you won't be able to have your unlocks and progression from the 360. That won't get carried over to the Master Chief Collection. disappointing for a lot of people that got to like Inheritor and all of that, like Mythic and everything like that. It's a bummer towards that, but you know, it'll be fun to see what they actually will include, because people who have been like on Halo Waypoint, that does track your stats, so maybe they will give something to the people who did like Halo Reach on Legendary that first time. Maybe you have to do it again, we don't know yet. Now the last thing that we're going over is another big thing, and this is from Activision. So Activision have actually announced a Call of Duty mobile game. Now this is literally just called Call of Duty Mobile. It's not like Black Ops 4 mobile, it's not anything towards that, but with this Call of Duty game on mobile, it's taking all of the probably best maps in the Call of Duty history and the iconic maps and putting it into the mobile version. So that means it's not restricted to, you know, Black Ops franchise, it's not restricted to Modern Warfare franchise, it's literally all in one. Now, we don't have a official type of ETA towards when it's actually going to be available, but there is a pre-register type of site. That means you can sign up for the upcoming beta test for the iPhone and Android versions. So I will leave a link down below to the sign up to the betas and all of that. But one of the other teasers towards this Call of Duty mobile trailer is that it did tease the Battle Royale Blackout right at the end. Really, it does seem that Call of Duty is making the same move as what Fortnite did by making it a mobile version. Now, two other things that have been confirmed to this as well is that it is going to be a free-to-play game. So that means, you know, probably microtransactions in one way. It is Activision, and as well that we don't know about what type of phones can run it. It's going to be probably some of like the higher ones, because of like Fortnite, you do need, I think it is a iPhone 6 upwards or iPhone 5 upwards. For probably Call of Duty Mobile, you might need an iPhone 7 or 8 upwards, because if it is Call of Duty, you probably want the highest quality that you want, so maybe make it probably the higher end of phones. So that is the end of this week's gaming news video. Remember to go check out any of my other videos if you are interested in Apex Legends content. Remember to go check out all of that. I am sorry if I have missed anything out. I have recorded this as fast as I can, so that means I don't miss out on a week. So that means I'm bringing more content for you guys and pre-recording a lot of stuff. So hope you enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe. I will probably leave a pin, if anything, to some comments. If there is any more like big news, I will leave like comments down below, more in-depth comments towards it. But hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys next video. So peace out.